Am I the asshole for completely cutting off my friends? I am going to do my GCSEs at school next year, but at the end of this year, I decided to cut off from my friends. When I was first friends with Edward, fake names, I was in primary school, but when I got into high school, we both became friends with Kieran. We were smart kids and were well behaved. Fast forward to the start of year 10, two more boys became friends with Edward and Kieran. And I didn't like them too much, but I hung around. The two boys, I'll call them Stick and Mud, would mess about in lessons and get in all sorts of trouble. They would always go at me out of anyone in the friend group. This then started to rub off onto Edward and Kieran, even when they weren't around the other two. This also affected them in their year 10 mocks, where they didn't want to do any revision, because Stick and Mud weren't doing any. This then was shown on their results, as Edward, who was once smarter than me, got a 1 in his English mocks and got none of the grades higher than mine. I didn't revise either, because I prefer revision with people, and I had no one to do it with, so when I tried, I got distracted. This is when I realized that if I stay friends with these lot, I would end up with bad results and be in a mess, because all that would happen is I would get bullied. I stuck around, but I snapped at a point and stepped away entirely. I joined with a group of people who are nice and actually care about GCSS, and I haven't looked back since. What makes me feel like an asshole is that every time I didn't do stuff with them, they would beg me to go places. This even happened when I didn't want to go paintballing with them, but then I eventually blocked them. Do you think I was the asshole or not? And is there anything better I could have done? Thanks.